people, Tiffany Javon here back with another video, and today we're actually want to talk about one of my new favorite subjects. It's cryptocurrencies. I know I've done a video letting you guys know that this is something that you need to be investing in right now, and that stands true. Like, I still think that you need to be investing in cryptocurrency. If you've heard of Bitcoin, if you've heard of any other cryptos or anything of that sort, it's a good thing because I really truly believe that the financial infrastructure and basically the financial um, platform or whatever is changing, and I feel like it's going from um, and it's not just me feeling this way. It's been proven because there's a lot of information out there right now, and over the last 10, 12 years or so, since Bitcoin has been released, since the altcoins, which is everything other than the Bitcoin, has been released, there is a digital economy coming. So basically, the paper money as we know it is going away. I don't think it'll completely go away or completely dissolve, or that we won't ever use paper money anymore, but I do know there will be a transition, and I think we will be using paper money a whole lot less than what we're used to right now. Because right now the old system is very old, it's very antiquated. The financial system hasn't changed in the last 70 to 100 years, sometimes something like that. So, like, the administration, people in office, all these things are happening right now. The Federal Reserve, everything is happening to where they're getting ready to, what they call it flip the switch. They're getting ready to flip over into a new type of financial system, or basically a new type of financial grid, or whatever it may be, or platform to utilize, so that way it's not as hard and as clunky to send money overseas or across borders, or even to do day-to-day transactions. Sometimes when you're going in and you're trying to go check your bank account, or you're trying to go do certain things or send money, depending on how you're sending it and who you're sending it to. If you're sending it, in the U.S., or whatever case may be, it can be pretty quick or whatever, but sometimes it can take, depending on what type of transfer, if you're doing ACH or whatever, it can take a couple of days. Well, with crypto, you can literally transfer money, transfer value in a matter of seconds. And so this is why this new system, this new era is being tested. And so I wanted to go over a few acronyms with you guys that you will need to learn, or that you're going to hear quite a bit, so that way it will be good for you to get kind of used to these terms, so that way you know what they're talking about when you hear this, when you hear information about this new system, the new financial system. And one of our I've already mentioned, which is the altcoin. So Bitcoin was the very first ever crypto ever created, so it's the very first one. And the altcoin is basically everything alternative to the Bitcoin. So everything else that falls under Bitcoin, or that came after Bitcoin, right? Bitcoin was the first. Everything else is considered an altcoin, alternative to the Bitcoin. Okay, so you're gonna hear that quite a bit. Then you're gonna hear what's called DYOR, which is do your own research. Okay, and that's with anything. That's not even just with the financial sector or with investing and different things like that. But if you're looking to invest in anything, whether you're looking to invest your time, whether you're looking to invest your money, whether you're looking to invest your resources, whatever you're looking to invest in, you need to be doing your own research anyway. Okay, so this is a term that you're going to hear quite a bit. And it's basically just telling you to research for yourself, read up for yourself, check out the information for yourself. Don't ever just invest based off of the popularity of an influencer, or the popularity of somebody on YouTube, or whatever the case may be. You need to go start doing some research for yourself, looking up these different cryptos and different things like that, and start reading up on this stuff. Okay. Another one is called, fiat. Fiat is basically paper money. Okay, so you hear described as fiat. That's paper money. It's basically going away. I feel like it's not gonna 100% go away, but I feel like we're gonna start using it less and less and less over the next few years to 10 years. I feel like this new system is being rolled out as we speak. They're working on the foundational pieces of the system as we speak. They're testing as we speak. So I'm just telling you, get ahead of the curve. When you start hearing things change, especially with this new administration, they're pro crypto. They're creating sectors and governmental groups or whatever the case may be that's supposed to help create legislation and regulation and different things of that sort around this new digital form of money or form of currency and value. So if that's happening, like, guys, we need to be doing our research. We need to be getting on board. We need to be digging in and figuring out what's going on, right? And figuring out how we can literally profit off of the changing of age, right? The changing of an era to go from something old to something newer, or whatever the case may be. Basically, crypto is for money what basically the internet did for us. It was a way in which where we can now we don't have to call over the phone, or even before then, they had horses and buggies, in order to get a message from one part of the world to another part of the world, one city to another city. Now, information, just like internet came along and it can move as quick as an email, now money will be able to move as quick as an email. How you literally can hit send on an email and get, the email within a matter of seconds. That's exactly what's happening and why, there's about to be this transfer into crypto because they're digital assets. So literally, you don't have to hold the money in your hand. You can hit a button and boom, the person that or the institution or whoever you need to pay can receive their payment. Whether you're paying a bill, whether you're paying somebody back, whether you're paying for a trade or you're buying something, like literally money can be transferred in a matter of seconds. Okay. Another one is called an ICO, which is called it's an initial coin offering. So it's basically when a new crypto is rolled out, they typically have an ICO. It's basically initially the day or whatever, the day and time in which, a lot of times these projects or whatever, they'll have like a countdown clock and they'll have a day and time, and they'll let count down to the day and time when this coin will be released and when it'll be available for purchase. Exchange is something that you're going to hear a lot of. Exchange is basically a platform where you're able to go buy your cryptos on. Okay, I use Coinbase, Uphold, and then there's various other exchanges. Again, that's with doing your own research. You gotta research what exchange you feel more comfortable with. I think these exchanges for me are more comfortable for me because I'm able to go on there and they're very easily to use. I'm able to load, a debit card or credit card or whatever, my ACH information, my bank account and routing number, and able to, literally buy cryptos in a matter of seconds or whatever the case may be. They let you know what your limits are, what your limits on deposits are, what your limits on withdrawals are. So there's nothing hidden. You know what you can and can't do, and just as easily as you're able to buy cryptos and have money, on the exchange or whatever the case may be, just as quickly you're able to transfer it off and then get it back to your bank account or whatever the case may be. So it's fluid or whatever the case may be. So also with an exchange is kind of like a bank. It's kind of like a digital bank, if you will. And when you go on there to, create your account or whatever the case may be, they give you what's called, it's like a bank. It gives you an account number. Well, it's called a wallet address. That's what it's called in the digital world. It's called a wallet address. It's anywhere from 26 to 35 characters long. So it could be, letters, numbers, whatever the case may be. And it's basically a unique identifier for just your address by itself. Just like a bank would assign you an account number and it'll just be your account number or whatever the case may be. Same thing with an exchange, a digital platform that's like a digital bank. Another one is you're going to know KYC, which is Know Your Customer. And this is basically for the exchanges for them to onboard new customers and have you go through a registration process. And in this registration process, you have to go, just like signing up for a bank account, you have to give them your name, your phone number, your, all your contact details and different things like that, information, social security number, all that kind of stuff. So that way they'll know, how to issue you a taxable statement or whatever the case may be, whatever statements that they need to issue you on a yearly basis to let you know how much you've been putting in, how much you've been taking out, just to let you know, give you your facts and figures on your transactions within their exchange. So this is for exchanges to know their customer, to basically get all the information that they need to get, so that way less funny business going on when you get as much information up front. And then ATH, you're going to hear that quite a bit. It's called all-time high. All-time high is basically the highest point that a cryptocurrency has been. So say, for instance, Bitcoin, right? We just talked about Bitcoin. So people typically have heard of this, at least, in passing. So with Bitcoin, let's just say their all-time high right now is about $100,000 a coin. Okay, so literally, that's the highest that it's been, $100,000, and it's probably been a little bit over 100,000. I think it got up to maybe as far as 107,000 or 108,000. But just for quick reference, just a quick simple. So basically, meaning that 108,000 was the highest that it has ever been. It has never been higher than that. So that's what all-time high means. It's the all-time, out of all the time that has been created, out of all the time that has been in existence, this is this highest peak, right? So that's what that means. Bear market versus bull market. Okay, so this is basically just referencing the market in itself, and it just basically references what direction that people feel like the market is going in. If they feel like it's a bear market, they feel like the market is trending downward. If they feel like it's a bull market, they feel like it's blossoming, it's booming, and that the cryptocurrencies are going to be going up. The prices are going to be going upward. So that's what the difference is between a bear market and a bull market. So that's why when you hear people are saying I'm bearish on this coin, or I'm bullish on this market, or whatever case may be, it means if they're bearish, they're expecting a lot of lows or a lot of downward trends. If they're bullish, they're expecting a lot of upward movement, upward mobility, all that kind of stuff. HODO is hold on for dear life. Okay, and this is basically like if you feel like there's a coin out there that you can invest in, and if you just hold on for dear life. You just hold it. You don't trade it. You don't mess with it. You don't do anything. You just buy and hold. You buy and hold, and you wait. You have patience. You buy and hold, and you wait, and you have patience. And you buy and hold, and you wait, and you have patience. And at some point in the future, the coin is going to go up. This is what HODL means. It means that this is a good investment. If you hold it, it's going to go up at some point. This is kind of like one of those investments that could have been possibly like maybe investing in Amazon or Facebook or McDonald's, in these type of companies. If you were now that we're in this age right now, we're in 2025. If you were 20, 30 years ago when these things were coming out, if you were able to invest then, knowing what you know now, you would invest, right? And you would do the very same thing that I'm telling you now. You would buy, you would invest, and you would hold on for dear life until it skyrocketed as far as the price is concerned, and then you would make quite a bit of money, right? FOMO is called fear of missing out, and this is basically just people rush into a market, or they rush to buy something because they start seeing it be bullish. If they start seeing it go up a little bit or whatever, and then they start hearing the buzz of man, you gotta invest in this coin because it's going up, and you're gonna miss it, and so they fear that they're gonna miss out, so they hurry up and throw some money into there, what I mean, or whatever case may be. So you're gonna have people do that as these markets start fluctuating even more, or whatever case may be. I really feel like we're in a bull market. I feel like we're gonna have a lot of upward mobility going on. Now granted, with markets period, there's a lot of sideways action. There's a lot of up and down, kind of like going like this, and then it may up and down, and then it spikes, and then it up and down, and then it spikes, or whatever case may be. So I'm saying, do your own research. You got to get in, right? You got to get in to get up, to get up. That's what I feel like. And then the last one is FUD, FUD, fear, uncertainty, and doubt. And unfortunately, in every industry, there's going to be a lot of FUD, right? A lot of misinformation, a lot of people that are maliciously putting out wrong information because they want to benefit off the market. There's a lot of maybe even people, or the powers that be, right? Big names, institutions, big people, the Rockefellers of the world, they'll put out information where if somebody hears, somebody with the Rockefeller name, or somebody with a big name like that put out some information, they're going to believe it, right? So they'll put out some information, maybe talking about a coin, or talking about the industry or the crypto market in itself, and that they feel like it's bearish and that it's going to go down. Well, people will start pulling their money out because they feel like fear, uncertainty, and doubt. The fear of, oh, well, I'm going to lose my investment, or I'm going to lose, or whatever the case may be, so let me pull all my money out because this guy, he's well known, so let's listen to him, right? He knows everything, or he knows a lot. You can't allow fear, uncertainty, and doubt to sway you in any way. what you need to do. So you need to stand on your own 2 feet, and you need to do your own research. You need to do your own research, learn what you can learn, so that way you know for yourself if an investment is good for you or not. Okay, so I hope you guys found value in this video. I would, if I were you, I would invest in crypto because we're going digital, whether you want to or not. And I really believe that the infrastructure of the banking system is going digital. I really believe they're doing that within this year, starting in this year, and even further. They actually started previously, like testing or whatever the case may be. But I feel like it's really gonna happen this year and the years going forward because we have this new administration, we have these new, task force, we have these new things coming out, these new regulations being set, or whatever the case may be. And then there are other countries outside of, I'm in the United States, so other countries outside of the U.S. that are trying to get ahead of the curve, so to speak. And with world leaders, they don't want to be last. They don't want, if anything, they want to be first, right? They want to be the people that are the trendsetters, right? So with the Chinas and the Koreas and the different things of that sort, like they're also, if you do your own research and read up on this news that's going on with this digital marketing, this digital age, they're also going digital as well. So the U.S. is not going to allow, they're not going to sit back and be second and third and all this other kind of stuff. The U.S. is trying to, do the things that they need to do to put it in place as well. And by the time that the masses know about it, and by masses, I mean everybody in the United States home, hear about cryptocurrency and know about digital currencies and find out about digital currencies, it'll be too late. It'll be already, switch to that infrastructure, and all the money that's to be made from, getting in at the ground floor or getting in before the masses or even know about it will be gone. So this is the time, because right now the numbers are, it's even less than 15, but I'm just giving 15. Less than 15% of the world's population right now is even invested in crypto. So that's a lot. You know what I mean? It's a lot of people that may even heard about it in passing, but didn't do no research on it, has not looked it up, is not trying to find out more information on it. None of that. So you need to be trying to find out information on it. What I would suggest, I'll be telling people all the time, go to Coinbase, go to Uphold, go to these exchanges and learn about the top 5 coins. The top 10 at the most if you want, some extra homework. But the top 5, the top 10, because I'm heavily invested in the top 5 coins or whatever the case may be. And it's not all 5. It's just a few of them that meets the top 5, or whatever the case may be. And so you need to do your own research for yourself to see what you need to invest in. You need to take a little bit and put it in there. Put it in the market and set it and forget it. And another thing that I have to mention, you only lose money if you take your money out. So what I mean by that is, say for instance, you found an investment that was 50 cents. You invested your money today. Let's say tomorrow the market is doing one of these numbers and it's fluctuating like it does. That's what a healthy market does. It goes up and it's down, it's up and it's down. So it's not just all the way up. If anything goes all the way up in a straight line, you better run from it because it's gonna plummet like crazy. Okay, so never trust that. But if it doing this, it's supposed to do this. Maybe it's doing this downtrend. It's temporary downtrend, only to bounce back and different things like that. So if it's 50 cents that you bought in at, and then you look at it, that's today, you look at it tomorrow and it's dropped to like 45 cents, you're like, oh, well, I'm losing money, let me take my money out. No, leave your money in there. The type of investor I am, and you can find out the type of person that you are, I'm a buy and hold investor. I want to buy something and I want to hold it until it gets to the price that I need it to get to before I think about doing anything with it, before I realize any gains or whatever case may be. So what I mean by that is you don't want to take anything out until it's to the point that you want it to get to. If it's today you buy 50 cents and tomorrow it's 45 cents, please don't pull your money out, because your loss is not realized until you pull it out. The minute that you pull it out, now you've officially lost 5 cents on everything that you've gotten at that 50 cents level. But you don't want to do that. If you wait and just say a day after the 45 cents, it shoots back up and now it's 52 cents. So see, if you'd have got scared and pulled out at 45 cents, you wouldn't have, seen your gains the very next day. And same thing with gains. If you're seeing 52 cents, don't pull it out just because you went up 2 pennies. Don't pull it out. Wait, this market is doing this. Like it's like going up. So it's going do 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 up, do 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 up, do 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 up. Like over the years, if you go back and you look at these charts and you see overall the last 10 years, most of these coins, if not almost all of them, have gone up in some way. It might have taken years, it might have taken a long time, but they've gone up in some way. So, hope this information was good for you guys. Hope you guys are going out there to try to figure out what is this whole crypto thing that Tiffany's talking about. I'm telling you, there is a wealth transfer that's about to happen, and you want to be a part of it. You do not want to miss out on it. You want to be in before the masses know about what in even means. Okay? So, hope you guys enjoyed this video. Let me know if you're investing. Let me know if you want to invest. And don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And until my next video, guys, stay blessed. Bye.